Yo, what's going on, you guys, and welcome back to the Anime Plus podcast. This is your podcast for everything anime and anime related. As usual, I'm your boy Aray, the host of Anime Plus podcast, and today, as usual, I'm with my guy Owen. Owen, say what's up.
What is going on, guys? How's
Yeah,
it going? Chilling.
so today we got a fire one, Owen. So last week we did basically all the new titles in Weekly Shonen Jump. Weekly Shonen Jump is where a lot of huge anime have come from and manga as well. Like we've got Naruto, One Piece, like all the big ones, right? But in today's episode, we're going to do kind of a second part to that. We're going to do all the titles in Jump Plus that are relatively new. So probably a little bit less than 25, 27 chapters. So still new, but not that new. But yeah, I mean, this is a huge one. For those of you guys that don't know what Jump Plus is, it's kind of like a spin-off of Weekly Shonen Jump, but they've got a lot of titles and less rules, and it could be like series that aren't necessarily shonen. For example, like we've got a lot of series from there. For example, there's Spy Family. That's not typically like a battle shonen that we're used to, but we also can get like work that is a lot more bloody or less censored. So we've got stuff like Chainsaw Man coming out of Jump Plus. So yeah, a lot of fire and unique type of anime that we're not really used to. So yeah, Owen, we hyped for this one or what?
No, I'm definitely hyped, but I have a question first.
Yeah, what's up?
So, okay, so Battle Shonen, right? That's a
Hmm.
genre of anime, right?
Yeah.
So does Shonen Jump only show Battle Shonens?
So back in the past, like years ago when it was really popping, so like probably late 90s, early 2000s, the titles that would run a lot of the weekly shonen jumps were typically battle shonen. So a lot of One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, those type of titles. And then slowly over the years, we started to get a lot more titles that weren't necessarily battle shonen. Like we've got, I'm just trying to think of some off the top of my head, but we've got like a lot of sports series. We've got like some Death Note type of series. We've got a few romance series as well, but it's starting to become more prevalent nowadays. And I guess that's kind of why they had to go ahead with Jump Plus.
Got you. So basically, Battle Shonen were just very popular back in the day.
Hmm.
So they just named it Shonen Jump. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, my best guess is a lot of fans that grew up with Battle Shonen, they're a lot older now, and they don't necessarily want to watch the same type of stuff. Like I'm more older than I was back then. I still love my One Piece, my Naruto's. I still enjoy newer series that have the Battle Shonen aspect, like Black Clover and My Hero. But I also want to see other shit. You know what I mean? Like I like to see like Spy Family. I really enjoyed it. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of other series out there that aren't necessarily shonen that I still like. So yeah,
No, no, no. Yeah, I
yeah,
get that 100%.
mhm,
So I was the same, I was the same way where I would only watch Battle Shonens.
mhm.
But after, it's honestly after this pod, we started the pod, that I started getting into different genres. But one of my favorite, as we spoke about it before, was Dr. Stone. And
Yeah,
Dr. Stone is not a Battle Shonen at all.
right.
And it's one of, honestly, for me, it's a top 10 show.
Yeah,
It's
for
the
sure.
animations are great, and it's the storyline. It's not a Battle Shonen storyline, but it gives you satisfaction throughout, and it's very nicely paced.
Yeah, for sure. One other thing that about Jump Plus that's a little bit different than Weekly Shonen Jump. The key word is weekly. So Weekly Shonen Jump, all these titles are basically coming out like new chapters every single week. For Jump Plus, there's no set structure. So some manga get weekly chapters, some get bi-weekly, and some get monthly. So there's a lot of leniency on some of the authors, and when there's like a strict due date of 1 week, that could be very tiresome, and honestly it could lead to a lot of like mental and physical injuries. So it's a good thing for these creators to get a little bit more rest and kind of take their time. So I think that a lot of series can get better production and better story writing with less stress, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's been a lot of titles that have just been popping because of that new formula. Obviously Chainsaw Man, which is a huge manga. It's like if you guys can see this right now, it's every single week it's been like a number one or number two on on the Manga Plus app for trending per week per chapter. So it's like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Honestly, that's crazy because I would not expect that. Because the anime is type mid, to be
Yo,
in my opinion. But yeah. So one of the things I liked that you were mentioning was how they're getting the breaks. This was connects with how One Piece and Demon Slayer, kind of do their animations. So Demon Slayer, how they have cores, so they get to take their time on the animation. They actually get to, cultivate it, and they get to, spread it out among some
Hmm.
time and think about what they're doing. They're not just like, there's a deadline, we just got to meet this. We're going to stress the whole time. So they make like really great animations. But One Piece, just the same way, it's like very rushed. And I think that's kind of a very similar situation with this, where the story writers get time to kind of cultivate their ideas and actually get it onto paper. And it's
Hmm.
not like rushed ideas where, they're doing it just to meet a deadline and the story kind of gets bland. I think the production quality of the actual story writing is probably phenomenal. What do you think did you see any differences with that, or
So there have been a few that I've read in Jump Plus that are bi-weekly and not weekly. It's kind of hard to tell because a lot of these stories have already been like developed. You know what I mean? Like they already know, like the mangaka already know what direction they're gonna go in ahead of like the chapters being released, and obviously they have their entire editorial staff and whatnot kind of backing them up. But there is one that we're going to talk about. It's going to be the first one that we're going to be talking about. And honestly, I thought the animation in the manga itself is just amazing. It's pretty well written, and I don't know if that has to do with it being bi-weekly or not, but I don't know. I like it. It's hard to tell right now, but it is what it is, right? I can't really speak for the mangaka, but I do see a little bit of a difference if I have to say so.
no, I mean, like, so before, right?
Yeah.
You have anime like Bleach, you have anime like One Piece,
Oh, so you're
and
saying like
even
the
Naruto.
so you're saying like the manga to anime ratio of
No,
like
no,
the
I'm not even
adaptation?
like, I think so. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Because you know how there's so many parts where it's just like you'll see this is prevalent in the old anime. You'll see them
Mhm.
just staring at each other for like 5 seconds.
Oh
Or
yeah,
like,
yeah. So what you're looking at is more of like the adaptation rate
yeah, I think that's
or
what I'm looking at.
ratio.
Yeah,
So
that's what
like
I'm looking at.
for example, like One Piece is coming out every single week with new chapters, and so is the anime with every single episode. So eventually, typically we get like 2 to 3 chapters in one episode. But One Piece has to stick to one, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So that way the manga won't get so close to or the anime won't get so close to the manga. You know what I mean? And that's why in Naruto, for example, there's a ton of fillers because they had to put those fillers to make sure that at least the pacing was okay. One Piece's pacing is, arguably one of the worst in anime. And it makes sense why they had to do that because obviously, again, they don't want the anime to get too close to the manga. But yeah, so nowadays a lot of anime are going by seasonal course. So this way that we're not getting a ton of like pacing issues or filler. So yeah, I think that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's definitely what I'm talking about. And I think that's way better than the old system. It's like we want quality, and everyone when
Right.
something's just rushed like that. Firstly, when
Mhm.
something's rushed weekly, it's rushed where they're just looking for something to meet the deadline.
Right.
So we'll get like animations where it's like we'll get some cool animations on like 50% of the screen time. And then the
Hmm.
other 50, it's like only the background is moving and the guy's not even moving. It's like,
Right.
you know what I mean? But yeah, that's definitely what I was talking about, that ratio. But yeah, let's get into it.
All right, man. So this first story is one that I actually read. So I have a little bit of a bias towards it, but it's called Jinru Shoku Light of Man. All right, so it's definitely a confusing title, but let's read the synopsis. So, in quotations, you just die one day and turn into a mummy. End quotations. Mysterious mummified corpse that people have nicknamed Mummily Sans keep being found one after another, causing a lot of fuss. One day, a boy named Seda notices that his friend is acting strangely. Don't miss this thrilling suspense story about an invasion by the unknown. So yeah, what do you think about this, Owen? Just based off the synopsis.
I'm thinking COD zombies with the boys. Kino Dartellian, if you know, you know. So I don't know. It seems pretty cool. It's like a zombie one. I don't honestly see too many zombie type of animes. This looks is 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 this in the present tense, or is it like in the
Yeah,
past?
it's in modern day.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I do like zombie movies, and I think this would be like a
Mhm.
good connection with that. I
Yeah,
don't know. He has
so
like a third eye, right? That's it's kind of weird.
yeah, so like I'll kind of explain that without spoiling too much. So basically it's not really mummies or zombies. It's weird. So it's like a cross between zombies and exorcism and like spirits type. So like there's these weird figures that again they call mumly sans. They're like possessed kind of like they're like somebody that you know all of a sudden becomes possessed and they all act weird and only you can see them and they're trippy, they try to kill you, stuff like that. And yeah, without trying to spoil, the main character kind of goes through one of those experiences and something happens and he kind of awakens a third eye. It's huge because at the end of each chapter there's like a bunch of different like like plot twists and stuff, that like cliffhangers, huge cliffhangers at the end of each chapter. And that's why I think this manga is great, because it has a ton of that. It has a ton of mystique factor, and also at the same time it's kind of creepy, man. The animation on in this manga is just straight up creepy. There's this one scene where there's this like stalker dude who just has the freakiest and creepiest face I've ever seen in manga. And yeah, man, it's a great read. It comes out bi-weekly. So again, this is kind of going back to what we were talking about earlier, where you have the extra week to kind of prepare and make the animation better inside the manga. But yeah, I definitely enjoy this one. So a little bit of a bias just because I've already read it, but I did like it a lot so far. It's only like 9 or 10 chapters.
No, is this considered a Shonen Jump? No, right?
Like a shonen
A battle shonen, I
series.
mean.
I
Yeah.
mean, no, if I had to say, it's kind of like a Junji Ito type, where he writes like horror stuff. So I don't want to
Oh,
say it's
okay.
horror, but it does have a lot of like scenes where the animation looks very horror-esque, if I had to say
Horror
so.
thriller type thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it does. It's definitely something I would give a try. I just have
Mhm.
so many anime on my plate right now, but I know also you know me and manga, so yeah. But
Yeah, you're never gonna read a manga.
if it were
Yeah.
if it were to have an anime adaptation, I'll definitely watch it.
Dude, this one I feel like would be fire if it got an anime adaptation, especially with the right sound effects. I think it would be crazy. But yeah.
So if we got like the COD zombies sound effects where they scream,
That'd be
this shit would
hilarious.
be epic, bro.
That'd be fire.
Yeah,
All right,
no.
let's get into the next one. So this is I mean I would assume it's a romance one. It's called My Girlfriend Gives Me Goosebumps. There's not a lot of romance ones in the Weekly Shonen Jump, and we've got like a ton of them loaded into the Jump Plus side of things. But here's one. So let's read the synopsis. Meet Haruka Kawatsuji, a young boy who miraculously survived a fall from his apartment's balcony as a child. Unfortunately, despite his best efforts to find that same thrill in sports and horror movies, he's never quite managed to feel as alive since. However, that may all be about to change in fateful encounter with one very eccentric girl. Thoughts?
Wait, so you're saying, right?
Mhm.
This guy was dropped as a kid. Firstly, right? This kid was dropped as a kid, and he didn't feel anything as exciting as being dropped. Like, bro, he needs therapy. I think, not a girlfriend.
Oh,
Um,
man. No. I kind of see what the story's trying to say, or the synopsis. Again, we've been over this with the last episode that we did. Like these synopses just suck, man. But I think what they're trying to say is this normal kid, he doesn't have any thrill in life after that, you know, that event in his life where he kind of fell down. And I
no,
guess,
no, no. I get that. I get that
yeah,
part. I'm saying like, bro
hmm
was so close to death. Like, bro, if anything, don't do any of that crazy shit no more. Like, man's just going out there to get killed again. But not my slice, obviously, of the
yeah,
cake, but seems like a cool little story. It's only 3 chapters.
yeah. So far, it just came out May 14th with the first chapter, so legit two
Okay.
weeks ago.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to catch up to that, little story, then you can it's only 3 chapters. Might as
Yep.
well.
Yeah, I mean, if you're into romance, I feel like this is going to be a good one. Possibly. I mean, who really knows? You're catching the series pretty early, so you just have to read and find out. But yeah, let's move into the next one. So again, another romance one. It's called Blooming Love. So let's just read the synopsis. One day, when I was making school supplies in the art room, a very scary looking girl was staring at me. Question mark! Exclamation point. Crafts girl versus art boy romantic comedy. Thoughts?
Okay. Honestly, it seems like a very generic school story of
Yeah,
falling in
right.
love.
Yeah.
I think it's a good romance. I think it's a good filler type of show that I don't know. Okay, so I have this system where I rank shows and I call some shows just filler shows, and well, I'll get this will give you like the perfect like definition of a filler show. Like The Office is a filler show, right? It's one
Okay.
that you'd go to sleep for. I think this is one of those where it's like, casual filler, put it on in the background type thing.
Hmm.
I think that's the type of show. If it were to be a show, that's how it would be. But how many chapters? Only five?
Yeah,
Okay.
only 5 just came out in May.
Yeah, definitely if you guys are into, classic I mean it's obviously all speculation because I haven't read any of it. But um based off synopsis and my own interpretation, if you like basic love stories,
Hmm.
this might be it.
Yeah, fair. I mean, there's really not too much outside the synopsis that we can really go off of this one, but it does seem like a very typical love story. So we'll just have to figure out, and I'll keep an eye on it. If it does pop off, maybe I'll read it. But yeah, let's hop into the next one. So this next one is called Skeleton Double. It actually came out last year, but it's under 20 chapters. Yeah, it's still coming out today, so not bad. But yeah, it's called Skeleton Double, and let's just read the synopsis. A man dies a mysterious death just outside Shinjuku Station. 8 years later, his son, Yadomi Arakawa, is leading a tranquil life until he meets an invisible man. And to learn the truth behind his father's death, Yadomi will have to become invisible himself. Okay. It's pretty cool. Thoughts?
Yeah, that seems pretty interesting. It seems like a new idea. Seems like this is something I would actually watch because we've been seeing a lot of the same things when it comes to like, battle
Yeah.
shonens and even these romance ones. Um I think also, my stance on the demon and the demon and the spiritual like fighting. That's like, bro, it's
Hmm.
all the same thing every single time. I think this is like a spin to the idea of anime. I think it's some type of innovation. I think if someone's trying to see something new, I think
Hmm.
this would be the anime for them. Just based off the synopsis, it sounds pretty cool. And I don't know, it's giving me AOT type of, turning into a Titan type of
Okay.
yeah.
That's fair. I mean, I have no idea what direction the story is going in. I think I would just have to read it and find out. It doesn't seem too popular just based off of the amount of views that it's getting, but also like if you look at the chapters, like the frequency that it comes out, there were a few that came out last year in 2022, and then all of a sudden it kind of stopped. And then it came out again, like just recently started back up in May, and there's like one chapter per month. So it's kind of hard to see what's going on with the consistency, but yeah, I mean, if you guys are reading this manga, let us know how it is, and if it's worth watching or reading, let us know. But yeah, let's hop into the next one.
Yeah, one chapter a month is kind of crazy.
Yeah, on average, I mean, there were some where there's two, and there's some where there was just one. But yeah,
No, that's would not watch something that comes out once a month.
yeah, it's tough. All
Yeah.
right, so this next one is called the Soul Spewing Wielder. So let's just read the synopsis. One day, a high school boy who just wants to be popular encounters a cute girl being attacked by the spirit of a fallen warrior. He rushes in to save her, only to suddenly lose consciousness. Check out this explosive occult X battle comedy. Okay, thoughts?
Sounds interesting. Yeah, sounds interesting. Sounds I like the art. I like this art style. I think it would
Yeah.
be a good anime type of adaptation. Giving me Danny Phantom type vibes. I don't
Yo,
know
Danny
why.
Phantom.
It's giving me Danny Phantom vibes, but
Hmm.
again, I don't know. A lot of these are just like romance animes that we're getting now.
Yeah, it gives me a little bit of Danny Phantom X Shaman King a little bit. Have you heard of Shaman King?
Now what is that?
It's one of those OG ones where I mean it's basically like spirits that you can wield as a human, and then you kind of battle with it. That's also a battle shonen, but there was a fallen warrior that long story short, it has the same spirit ideas, you know what I mean?
No, I like that. I mean, I love Danny Phantom as a kid. I think
Yeah,
if this is anything similar to that, we might be in for a treat.
yeah.
But
Again, it's hard to tell just because this again has 5 chapters, so it's hard to tell where it's gonna go.
but it is good since it's 5 chapters. You can just get right into it.
Yeah, for sure. All
So
right, do
yeah,
I got a fire one for you next. Hopefully.
let's see. Let's see what
So
it
I've heard
is.
a lot of good things about this one. It's called Vibration Men.
Okay.
I don't want to hype it up a lot, but a lot of people are saying this is the next My Hero, in terms of superheroes and whatnot. But yeah, let's just read the synopsis. Since the government announced the existence of people with quotation special powers 10 years ago, Shindo Susumu has longed for his own amazing abilities. However, he finds himself to be nothing but an average 15-year-old. Then one day, during his high school's entrance ceremony, a power finally awakens inside him, but it's not exactly the kind he'd always hoped for. My Hero vibes? Yes? You see it?
Definitely. Literal it's like a mirror of My Hero, but I do think it's, I don't know. Firstly, I like the art, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some
Yeah.
lightning or whatever's coming out of his hand. That's pretty cool. Um I don't know, this is definitely something I'd watch if it's an anime,
Mm-hmm.
because obviously Battle Shonen is my favorite. But
Right.
out of this whole list, this is the only Battle Shonen, firstly,
Yeah. For sure.
and
Yeah.
I think this seems like it'd be a good one. And you never know. Maybe it could be the next Go piece. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely
You
not.
never know.
But yeah,
I mean,
definitely give it a watch.
it could give up My Hero vibes. Like a really good battle shonen that people just tend to enjoy because it's battle shonen. It's one of the most popular um genres out there. So we'll just have to see. But I read the first chapter. It wasn't anything crazy to me, in my opinion, but it was just the first chapter. So I'm probably gonna read the rest and kind of find out how it goes. But yeah, it seems interesting at the very least. I
So
love the whole superhero genre. So
it's gonna be like a My Hero with the better MC.
I
Because
take dog.
Deku needs to do some, like, I don't know.
Mhm.
Deku needs to tee up. He needs to grow up a bit, but I don't want to get into the My Hero thing because I know Issa's gonna be on my ass.
For sure, man. All right, let's get into the next one. So this one is called Kindergarten Wars. Just looking at the picture, it kind of reminds me of like an assassination classroom site, slash my slash spy family in a way. But let's just read the synopsis. Welcome to Kindergarten Noir, an exclusive school catering to children of the global elite. Raita, one of the teachers, has been on the hunt for a boyfriend, but has had absolutely zero luck so far. One day, an assassin comes after one of the children, and he's totally dreamy. Dive into the action-packed rom-com as it unfolds inside the world's safest kindergarten. So straight up, bro, this sounds exactly like, I don't want to say exactly, but it has a lot of elements from Spy Family and Assassination Classroom to me.
Yeah, no, seems like it's a copy and paste of Assassination Classroom. It's like yo, don't. It's like you ever seen those memes where it's like a
Yeah,
copy my
copy my
homework?
homework. Yeah.
Yeah, copy my homework, but don't make it the same. Man's literally did the same thing.
Hmm.
But it's literally, yeah. Do you remember in Assassination Classroom where that hot teacher came in and then she was like
Oh yeah,
trying to seduce
yeah.
the professor? I think this is
Hmm.
kind of the same way, but reverse roles.
A little
Yeah.
bit. It does seem like that in a way. I mean, one thing's for sure. I don't know if you heard about this news, but Assassination Classroom, the manga, it's been banned in a ton of different school libraries. And I mean, I
Really?
mean, yeah, because dude, like what's going on in the United
Oh,
States? You know what I
true,
mean?
true, true, true. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Dude,
Makes sense.
you're pulling up kindergarten and the picture's just like this little girl with a Glock in her hand. That's some John Morant shit, bro. I feel like, nah, this is not going to do well in
Oh
school
my
libraries, that's for sure.
god. My man said John Moran shit. That's funny as hell. Yeah, no, this is I don't know. This is definitely something probably in Japan that's, kind of
Yeah, like a trend.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, like okay, but not in the US because shit's just
yeah, just
out of
because of what's going
control.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, shit's just out of control.
Yeah, I don't know how well this one will do, especially in the States, but it's a concept we've seen before and it's worked. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But yeah, it could be popular. Who knows? But yeah, let's get into the
It,
next story.
yeah, it all depends on who the target audience is for that.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so this one is called Handsome Must Die. I read the synopsis to this one earlier and it was very different. So let's just read it. Yuri, a high school student, so handsome, she has the other girls tripping over their feet and calling her a prince. But behind closed doors, she's a total idol fangirl. Her biggest bias, Ryo-kun from the popular group Handsome Guys. A chance encounter with Ryo after one of his concert turns Yuri's world upside down and dude, I can't even read, sorry. Yuri's world upside down when she finds herself suddenly thrust into a world of idols disguised as a guy. So yeah, definitely crazy. So
Yeah, definitely something I probably
yeah, I'm aboard with you with this one, man.
would
Just
not
weird
watch. It's some weird shit. We got so basically what I got from that is
cosplay.
yeah, basically couldn't have said it any better. Literally, she is cosplaying. Like, I don't know. First of all, cosplaying is actually low key. If I had like a Sanji cosplay, that would be sick. Well,
Yeah,
like yeah, I don't know.
I respect the art of cosplaying. I just me personally, I don't think I could do it. Like, I think I dressed up as Naruto for third grade Halloween, and I didn't feel
That
embarrassed. I actually thought it was pretty cool, but I don't know, man.
you got PTSD. That's what you got.
I don't know, man. It's just I just couldn't do it myself. You know what I mean? But
No. Before it was like that though. Before
yeah,
back in the day, shit was like that. But now it's a bit
yeah,
different. Like you, especially if it's like valid anime like
yeah.
cosplay, like if it's like a Kainu or like I've seen like you know crazy like One Piece ones and they look
Hmm.
sick. But like I've seen some weird ones where it's like Deku and then they'll like paint their faces and it's just like so that doesn't look if it looks sick, I think
Right.
yeah. I think some people go a bit too
Yeah.
far with it.
Did you see our boy John Clevis? For those of you guys that don't know, we did like a pod episode with this guy named John Clevis, who's an aspiring voice actor. Yeah, he
Elite
posted this
voice
one sick
actor.
TikTok. Yeah, and it was him like cosplaying as Deku, like the Dark Hero. And honestly, it looks sick. I don't know if you've
Oh
seen it.
shit, yeah.
It was
That's
sick.
fire. That's fire. No, he okay, but John Cleese for anyone that doesn't know, he is like an aspiring voice actor. But when I tell you, this man is one of the funniest guys. Besides just his voice acting, which is impressions and whatnot, he's like
Hmm.
he's a master impressionist. But besides from that, the humor that he brings in with the impressions is just hysterical. And if you
Yeah,
guys
just
just
go check out his TikTok, watch our video or our podcast on it. It was elite, bro. It was funny as hell.
you know, that was one of the funniest episodes ever. That dude is crazy.
Yeah. All right, let's hop into the next one. So this one's called Service Wars. So let's just read the synopsis. In a shopping district of closed shutters and turned keys, Ajimaru, a lone Chinese restaurant, bravely faces its impending closure. Everything changes when they serve up a free meal to the starving Nasunosuke. A for effort right there, you feel me? But yeah, he's a wandering waiter extraordinaire who might be just what they need to spice up their shop. But yeah, it looks like it's like if you're a local business, this might appeal to you where, obviously in 2020 there's a lot of shit that was going on, but it kind of sounds like that where it's like a local business restaurant type where no one's coming in a dead mall maybe or a dead shopping plaza, and yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
It sounds like something that Keith Lee needs to, kind of go to. I don't know if have you ever heard of Keith Lee?
Who's that?
Basically, he's this TikTok dude that
Yeah,
he goes to these random like restaurants that aren't doing
struggling
like the
restaurants.
best, yeah,
Yeah.
struggling restaurants, and he goes in as a regular customer, and he gives like honest reviews of customer service, and he gives like
Hmm.
reviews of the actual food, and every spot that he said that he vouches for blows up like
That's
always.
sick. That's
So
sick.
yeah, no, it is sick, and it's like kind of like giving back to the community,
Hmm.
where giving back to those businesses, and he's putting people onto good food, and he does it in like a good manner. So yeah,
uh,
very respected guy amongst like TikTok and everything.
that's sick. I mean, I want to do the obvious comparison with Food Wars. Obviously it's a little bit different. This is more about service, but sometimes, man, I just like to see anime food, man. It's just, I don't know, dude, it just makes me hungry, man.
Nah,
So
anime food is so good, bro. Sanji's cooking, bro, always. And yeah, Food Wars. I
mhm.
haven't seen the anime itself, but I've seen clips, and they go crazy with the Food
It does go
Wars.
crazy. All right, man. Let's get into the next one. So this one is called The Pension Life Vampire. So vampires and werewolves. This is synopsis, by the way. One day, Aray, a revision officer who hunts down things that are said to resent mankind, wanders into a pension run by a mysterious girl. The encounter between a girl whose existence was denied and a legendary vampire. She won't change the world, but she can become kind. Okay. A heartwarming house administration comedy begins now. All right. Definitely something that I would not read. What are your thoughts on?
I don't know. Sounds kind of pension. Okay, what? Well,
I
what's
don't
a
know what a
pension?
pension is. I was trying to figure that out. Is it, I don't know. Is
Do
it
they
like
mean
a,
like a jail
nah,
or
dude, I don't know, man. Is it like a housing thing? That's what it seems like to me.
wait, let me search this up real quick because I really thought it was like a jail or something. Pension. Oh,
Like
it's
that's a penitentiary, I'm pretty sure.
yeah. Oh, okay.
but
No, because I'm thinking like um like a pension plan, but that's different.
I'm dead. But they also said she's a revision officer, so maybe.
Oh shit, yeah. I don't know. Penitentiary, pension, pretty similar. I don't know. Honestly, these goddamn descriptions are not good at all.
I know, man. But I will
Um
say that the artwork on this looks really good.
yeah, I was just about to say that too. The artwork looks like it'll be like a great anime adaptation.
Hmm.
It's not something I would read, but if you guys like vampire shit, Vampire
Yeah, for sure.
Diaries, if you're into
Or
vampire,
what was that thing called? Twilight Saga.
yeah.
Yeah.
I low key watched
Okay.
um yeah. I'm
That's fair,
exposing
bro.
I'm
Nah, dude, it's
exposing
fair, bro.
myself hard,
Everybody
bro.
was watching it back in the day,
Nah,
bro.
not
But
Twilight, not Twilight. I'm not that young.
oh, Vampire Diaries?
Yeah, Vampire Diaries.
No, but that
So
was also popping, bro.
no, it
It
was
was a
popping,
CW
bro.
show, right?
For the people that be hating on it, the show was popping until season 4. Then season
Damn, you
4
watched all
hit.
the way to season 4? Get out of
Nah,
here.
I watched till season 4, right? And
Mhm.
low key, the main girl got with the other dude, and it was just like it didn't make sense anymore to me. So I was like, "Fuck that shit!" I didn't watch the final season, but but the originals that is a very which is tied to Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
I would recommend everyone watch that shit. That is crazy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair.
yeah.
Fair. I'm not a vampire werewolf guy, so I don't think that I would enjoy it. But
Trust. The originals
okay.
is different. Trust the originals is different. That shit is sick. But like, yeah,
I watched Teen Wolf for if that counts for anything, like the first half season.
nah. I'm telling you, yeah, you gotta watch. You have to watch the originals. It's actually mad. It's actually
Maybe
crazy.
I'll give it a shot. All right, let's get into the next one. So
Yep.
this one is called Stand for Salvation. I think this one came out when PPPPP got canceled or chopped by Weekly Shonen Jump. That was like a huge controversy because it wasn't really doing bad at all, but it ended up getting chopped, and a lot of people loved it because it was a music manga. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't really that many, if any, ever before like music manga. So
Oh
this one
damn.
came in like immediately after that one got chopped. So I don't know if this had to do with that in terms of like, was this supposed to be the next heir successor? But yeah, let's just read the synopsis. So angels descend upon Japan. They've come to deliver the Japanese people from demons who have taken the music industry by storm. But their master plan is to shoot for stardom as idols. Enjoy Osamu Kozuki's superfying new comedy series. So yeah, what are your thoughts?
Music anime. Honestly, I've never actually even heard anime music. Like,
There's a couple of them. There's I think it's called Your Lie in April. That's one big one. Obviously PPPPP or P6. That was a huge manga series on the music industry, and a lot of people liked it again, but yeah, it's chopped now, so that sucks.
damn, that's actually crazy because that just changes the trajectory for the author so much that it's
Hmm.
like, yeah, that's actually wild. Honestly, this is probably not my slice of the cake.
Yeah.
Also, I don't like musicals in general. High School Musical and all that.
Yeah,
Don't
fair.
haven't really like that to begin with. But I think it is a new genre for people to get into. I know some people really like anime music. I haven't gotten into it yet or heard it,
Hmm.
but I know a lot of people are into it. And if this is the alternate for the other one that wasn't doing so bad, I think it's going to be fine. But also,
Right.
I wanted to touch upon Shrine Comics. Didn't they say they were doing something with musical anime?
No, so he said that one of his favorite anime was one of the like a an anime that was based off like a music type of genre. You know what I mean?
Got
Like
it.
the
Okay.
story was based off of music. I forget exactly what it was called, but yeah, he did plug that in as his favorite anime.
Got you. Yeah. So if anyone likes, the Cheetah Girls or like,
All right, bro. I don't think it'll be like this. This is like a huge. It sounds like a huge twist on like the music genre. Like they legit have like demons in this. You know what I
oh
mean?
shit. It's like
I mean, I could
some
be wrong. It says they've come to deliver the Japanese people from demons. Like, wait, what? Like, what's going on?
that's
Angels
actually
descend
crazy.
upon Japan. It sounds like the twist is getting huge, like bigger and bigger. You know what I mean?
No, I think incorporating it with music is that's crazy.
Mhm.
But we all know the OG, the best musician, anime musician out there, Brooke. Like,
I knew you were gonna say that shit, bro.
yo, like, yo, the
Yo,
dude
get
is
out of here, bro. Yo,
the
do that
dude
again.
that actually comes naturally, bro. Y'all heard it that one time. You got
That
denied.
was hilarious, bro. Oh my god.
Brooke is a demon.
Oh my god. All right, let's get into the next one. So this next one is looks like it's another romance type where it's called Romantic Killer. So let's just read the synopsis. A gamer girl, Anzu's days of playing with her cat and eating chocolate are interrupted by a magical fairy named Riri. Yo, they got Rihanna in this, okay?
That's funny.
So Riri, who curses her to spend her days in a world of shoujo manga tropes. All right, so it definitely looks like a comedy slash romance for sure. But yeah, the end part of the synopsis: can Anzu fend off all the hot guys who keep showing up, or is she destined to fall in love?
Damn, yeah.
Thoughts?
Thoughts. That's exactly the word I was looking for.
Oh my god, dude! I'm dead on, bro.
Damn, yo, this is what she a thought, bro. Like, what's going on here? Um,
There's
she's
a lot
getting
going on in that summary, man. I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know where this story is gonna go. At first, it seemed like a romance. But now that I think of it, the title "Romantic Killer," is she like trying to not get like it sounds like she liked being with her cat and just eating chocolate. You know, I don't know, man. There's a lot
I,
of
don't-
ways this could go.
I honestly don't know, but it looks like she's
It
trying to
seems
get
fun though.
yeah,
It seems like
definitely.
a fun one for
No,
sure.
it seems like a spin to like the regular romance ones. I
Hmm.
think she's trying to get the bag. She's trying to hustle it up. She's trying to make an OnlyFans, and
Yo, get out of
she's
here, bro.
no, I don't know. She's getting approached by mad dudes, and she's trying to fall in
Yeah.
love. But
Well, it sounds like well in the synopsis it says that she's trying to like word off like all these shoujo and manga tropes. So shoujo is like so there's shonen, right? Shoujo is like the opposite where it's like
oh, okay,
shonen is young boy and shoujo is like young girl. You know what I mean? So
got you.
if I had to assume what that was about, like I mean, it would be more of the romance type of genre. You know what I mean? So obviously we
Not
got the shonen
definitely.
tropes and we got the shoujo tropes. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like a shoujo type of dude. I'm more
Mhm.
shonen type of dude.
Fair.
But for all the shoujos out there, I think this would be your cup of tea. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
let's get
think
into the next one.
yeah, for sure. It looks like this next one is possibly another romance one. It's called Yumoichi. Excuse me for butchering that Japanese, but we are here trying my best. But yeah, Yumoichi dreaming of falling for you. So let's just read the synopsis. Even in university, Chono is stuck in the past regrets of his high school years. His dull days come to an abrupt end when he comes across a mysterious book, a book that allows him to return and redo his high school life in his dreams. Follow Chono and the girls of his dreams as they reshape their wasted youths. Thoughts?
Okay, firstly,
Mhm.
boring. Not joking. We've been getting mad to romance enemies. Like, yo, what is
Yeah.
this? Like, next, come on. Like, what are we getting?
Honestly, bro,
Um,
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't know what it is about like redoing your life and stuff, but I kind of like that genre, man. I mean, there's ReZero, I like that. There was Mushoku Tensei, I like that one too. Then there was Erase. I don't know if you've ever seen that. That was also and it wasn't really redoing his life, but he kind of went back in time. I
Tokyo
don't know, man.
Revengers.
Yeah, Tokyo Revengers. There's another one. I kind of like it, man. I don't know.
No, I think yeah. No, I was just bashing on the genre because we've been getting so many.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, a
But
lot.
this is I think literally like 75%. But I think this is
Uh,
out of all the romance animes, except the Danny Phantom one. I
the
think
Danny
this
Phantom.
one, yeah, I think this one is one that's kind of unique and different.
Mhm.
It has the aspect of going back in time, redoing your life, having those memories from, your present self. I think that it kind of gives like two stories. It gives you the
Yeah, for sure.
previous story, and then it gives you the new story,
Mhm.
and then it also gives you the story of what's happening presently. So yeah, definitely. I mean, I love Tokyo Revengers and the way they did it. So if these guys do it in a way where it kind of makes sense and it's like follows through, I think it'll be a great
Mhm.
manga.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep an eye on it. Definitely. Like again, I'm really into that genre for whatever reason. I honestly can't explain it to you. I mean, there's been a ton of times where I'm just like, dude, I wish I did that better in life. So maybe that's why where I'm getting it from. But yeah, we'll just have to see. But let's move on to the next one. So
Yeah.
this next one is called Ghostbuster Osamu. Um, so let's read the synopsis. Vengeful spirit is a mass of emotions that clings to this world with a grudge. In the growing modern world, vengeful spirits with various grudges were born, and there were also exorcists who specialized in this particular field. The wild quotation, shitty big emotion. Okay, that's a wild thing to put in the summary. Shitty big emotion that the exorcist Osamu faces is dot 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 a fangirl. She loves manga and anime, and she calms raging spirits. A gag series featuring a contemporary exorcist. Bruh, thoughts?
I like the uh, the the art. I think the art is nice. I
Okay.
think it's a very anime adaptable. It kind of
Mm-hmm.
gives me like a bit of Demon Slayer. I don't. Yep. Which anime is like this? The way it looks. I don't know. It's a very familiar type of art style.
I can look up the
These.
author. Maybe he or she has some other work out there.
Does it look similar, or am I just like bugging?
A little bit. Honestly, man, we talked about it earlier, but it does look like one of the spirits that were in Shaman King to me a little bit. Do you see it? I mean, I know you didn't watch it, so I can't really say it, but a little bit to me. But yeah, dude, doesn't this remind you of the one that we talked about last week?
Which one was that?
It's called Nue's Exorcist, and that was also about like a spirit that likes video games. Do you remember that? Instead of video games this time, it's about manga and anime.
Yeah, I think it's a cool concept. I like this whole
Mhm.
grudges thing where there's actual different types of grudges. I think that's cool. And are the exorcists gonna be the people that are like kind of the good guys? They're going after these spirits, or I think that's probably how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at this point we're just gonna have to, read and find out. I hate these synopsis, man. I wish we got a little bit more.
Yeah, they need to do some type of work, at least, maybe get Chat GPT to do something manga plus.
Hey, all right, so I looked it up. I couldn't really find any other work from this particular mangaka, Geta Bako. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, I'll do some digging and then maybe I'll put it in a post or in the description later on. But yeah, I couldn't really find any other work. But yeah, let's
Yeah.
get into the next one.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're low key going to have to get you some Japanese classes, bro.
bro, I can't do this, bro. I'm trying out here, bro. I thought I'd be good at it from watching all the anime, man, but I am so bad at it.
Yeah, you gotta have like this, right? What's it called? Shibatarian?
Bro, that
Shibatarian.
was
Shiba
oh
Shibatarian. Or it's like something,
that
you
was
gotta
actually
have
pretty
that.
good, bro. That was pretty good, man.
You gotta have some type of they say shit, yo. If you ever heard the Japan like in JoJo's especially how they speak English, it's mad funny, bro.
Bro, real talk though, those are state of the art voice actors, bro. I am nowhere near that level.
Nah, no, that's yo. Some of these voice actors are you've seen the video where it's like the three voice actors are saying
They're
the same
so
thing,
into it. Yeah, it's crazy.
and the third guy, yo, I don't know what his name is, but yo, that dude sounds crazy.
Seriously, man. All
No,
right,
but these guys have
let's
the pronunciation's on point for
for
sure.
sure. I mean, they're Japanese, bro. I'm like a American dude. So, all right, let's read this synopsis, man. Of Shibatarian. I tried, man. I
I
tried.
say you valid,
All right.
bro.
So here's the synopsis. In the spring of my third year of middle school, I found Shibata buried beneath a sakura tree. We watched movies and became fast friends. Even planned to make a movie together for the school festival, but no one at school seemed to know him. I will discover Shibata and the whole world will turn into Shibata. This is a story of by and for Shibata, now showing in a theater near you. That is one ominous, very weird, eerie synopsis.
Okay,
What the
firstly, right? My
yeah?
man's is addicted to Shibata. What the hell is going on?
What?
Secondly, man
Yeah.
said, let's make a movie together. Whoa,
Yo,
whoa,
chill out, dog.
pause, pause. What do you mean by that? Firstly, and secondly, this you're seeing this art, right? It's like everyone is the same except that one dude.
Yeah,
That's weird, bro. I don't know.
I
This is
kind of want to
very
read it.
it's very like he's addicted to the dude.
I want to read it, man. I think that
I
yeah,
I think you should give it a try. Um, take a bullet for the team. I
I'll
think
do it.
this I think this might be crazy.
I've been reading a lot of manga that seem very eerie and kind of not confusing, but like you can't really tell where it's gonna go. So I think I want to give this one a shot. I think I will for sure.
No, 100%. This looks like something that can definitely be good.
Hmm.
It's kind of eerie, and if you like that type of vibe, hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So let's get into the next one. So this next one is called Beat in Motion. Let's read the
Whoa,
synopsis.
whoa.
The winner of the million tag manga competition. Oh, so I wonder if they did like a if like Manga Plus or Shonen Jump did like a competition and this one got pulled from the competition and now it's starting to serialize inside of Jump Plus, which is really cool. But yeah, let's read the synopsis. A new era of manga begins with a series about the struggle and joy of creating art. Anime and music collide in this new series about growing up and reaching for your dreams. Dang, so they didn't only just replace P6 with one music industry anime or slash manga, they replaced it they replaced it with two. It looks like this came out at the
Damn.
same time that it got chopped. Damn. That's
They
cool,
really
man.
did them dirty, not gonna lie. But so are these like so what I'm getting from the synopsis is that
Mhm.
these are manga creators or manga designers, and
I really don't know. I have no idea.
that'd be cool. Like this is a manga based off of manga designers and manga creators.
There's actually one that's like that. I can't remember what it's called. I want to say it's called Blue Period, or maybe I'm tripping. I think that's also like a oh man, I think that's that art one. I have to find out, but there was actually one in Shonen Jump back in the day. I remember reading it in like the magazines that would come like shipped to my house. That was like a manga about writing manga, which was really cool. But yeah, it could be like that as well.
no, that's I mean that's pretty interesting. Um, damn, I something I probably wouldn't watch, but it's like
Mhm.
if you're also into the music part of anime,
Yeah, for sure.
this might do it well, you know. A lot as we said before, there aren't a lot of shows or series that have manga and music as their genre. I
Mhm.
think it's just starting to pop out, and I think one of them is going to be those hidden gems, and this could be it.
All right, so just kind of backtrack. It's called Bakuman, the one I was talking about. Where it's
Bakugan?
about Bakuman.
Okay, I was about to say Bakugan. That's some other shit, right?
But yeah, dude, that was OG. I think that was on Cartoon Network back in the day.
Yeah, the good times.
Yeah,
The good times of Cartoon Network, but yeah.
facts. All right, let's get into the next one. So this next one is called Jiangxi X. I actually read this one probably like 15 chapters or so. Actually never mind, it's 15 chapters itself. So I probably read like 10 chapters or so. So let's just read the synopsis. A silent darkness threatens 1,000 years of peace. Who can stand up to great evil and Jiangxi? Young warriors become the light that defeats despair. Welcome to the new Chinese battle fantasy series. Thoughts?
Chinese? Damn, not
Yeah.
Japanese?
Dude, that's so I'll say it before you give me your thoughts, but that's kind of why I dropped it because first of all, reading weekly chapters is hard enough for me, especially because I'm reading like so many at the same time. I tend to forget the names of some of these characters, and it's not so bad when you're so used to like Japanese names, for example. You know, we talked about this earlier in one of our pods with when Riz came on. Remember we were talking about like the how hard it was to remember Korean names.
Yeah.
Now it's Chinese names, and I just kept getting confused, and I just kept having to reread chapters. And at this point, I just kind of wanted to binge it, so I dropped it for now. And it was just kind of hard for me to kind of go weekly for this. So that's why I dropped it. But I'll probably end up coming back to it because first of all, the main character looks like a badass. He was a badass. He was pretty sick. And yeah, the story got kind of dark a little bit. So yeah,
I mean, but yeah, I don't know. This kind of looks. This looks like just the art. It looks pretty cool. It looks like he's does like tiger stripes. Kind of reminds me of the Shanks thing that he has on his face. He
yeah.
might be like a deadly character. I'm looking at the second episode, the art, and it looks like
The second chapter.
yeah, it looks like the guy's using like Rio or something. It looks pretty cool. It's something I probably would get into.
Yeah,
And I'm not an amist, so I'll I'll definitely watch that.
yeah. It was pretty interesting. I just couldn't get into it. I'll give it a second shot though. I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, out of all of these, how would you rank them? Like, what was your most memorable one? We're not going to go through every single one and rate them 1 through 10 like we did for the other one because there's so many series. But if you had to say like a top three that you could remember, which one were they?
Definitely that Shonen Jump one.
The
Um,
Shonen Battle series one?
yeah, the Shonen Battle series one.
Was it? Dude, I can't
It was a
remember.
My Hero
Oh,
spin-off
Vibration
thing.
Man. Vibration
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. The
Yeah.
second one, probably Server Wars, because that shit looked
Service Wars. Yeah.
Service
Okay.
Wars. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely that shit looked pretty interesting.
Hmm.
And what else was there that I liked? Damn, kind of blanking right now.
There was what did you think about the Shibatanian?
Yeah, that's what I would give a try. That's
I'll
what I
try,
would
man.
definitely give a try. I would give it a try.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. This looks cool. It looks different. I'll definitely give it a try.
Yeah, it does. It does look different. The art seems very basic, but at the same time intricate, which is kind of crazy. But
Yeah, Shibatarian.
yeah.
That's funny as hell. Let's what do you think though? What's your top three on these?
Obviously it's the Jinro Shoku, the Blight of Men, or A Blight of Men, because I've already been reading that. It's the creepy series one, with the third eye dude, like the mummy one. Just because I'm already reading that and I've enjoyed it. Every single chapter has been so cliffhanger ish, and it's just been very thrilling all around. So definitely that. Obviously there's Vibration Man, which supposedly a lot of people are saying is the next My Hero. I love my superhero stuff, so I feel like this is gonna be a good one. And then probably either, believe me or not, Romantic Killer, because I just kind of want to see all the weird tropes. Like I kind of want to see what direction goes in, but probably it's gonna be Shiba Terrian if I had to pick one, because that just seems very interesting to me.
No, it definitely does. I mean those are definitely great choices, but obviously for all of our listeners, we haven't watched any of these or read any of these, and we're giving our kind of first initial thoughts on
Mhm.
basically just a synopsis. Not the
Which sucks,
synopsis.
by
This
the
is
way.
like a bio. It's not even a summary. They give it. They say it's a summary. It's not a summary.
It's like a one line
And
sentence.
yeah, and the art. So I mean, definitely give it a try. We haven't watched it ourselves either, but we give you a little like taste of how what we think about it. And I
Mhm.
think all these series are very new, so getting into it is like literally while you're eating dinner or something, you could quickly just
Yeah, you could get through
already
five
be caught
chapters.
up. You could already be caught up to some of these manga. But yeah,
Yeah, for sure. All right, so that was pretty fun. I know we went through probably like 30 different series in the last two pod episodes. Yeah, who knows? Maybe one of these will be the next. Again, we keep seeing the next One Piece. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but at least a very successful series where they get anime adaptation, maybe a movie adaptation. I don't know, man. I could see it happening because this is the future of Shonen Jump. So one of these series is gonna have to carry that mantle when One Piece ends, when My Hero ends, Jujutsu Kaisen ending this year. You know, a lot of these series are ending very soon. So one of these are gonna have to take over the mantle. Who really knows which one it's gonna be? But yeah, I look forward to them. Not all of them were to my liking, but again, these synopsis sucked, so we'll just have to see because you never really know how it's gonna go. So I'm rooting for
Yeah.
all of these mangaka and all these series to succeed. So we'll just have to see, right?
Yeah, 100%. And quickly before we wrap things up, I actually wanted to I was you were talking about last seasons and how anime were ending. I
Mhm.
just saw the like it wasn't a trailer, it was kind of a trailer, but of Bleach's new core, the last part
Mhm.
or the second part of the
Mhm.
Thousand Year Blood War arc, and it was sick, bro. I know you don't watch Bleach, but
Mhm.
bro, you have to catch up. Just read the manga quickly. Like just read the manga so you can just catch up, bro. Like straight up, it is too good. Like top two, top three show, top
Oh
five show,
man,
top five show.
there's so many good shows and manga that are coming out right now. It's like a golden age of anime and manga. I just damn man. I don't know, man. There's so much I have to catch up on. It's crazy.
I'm telling you, like Bleach is your type of anime,
Mhm.
and bro, I've
So this is my plan. If we ever get like a dead era where it's like, like the Void Century in One Piece where there's really nothing coming out, then I for sure will probably try to catch up on Bleach then.
no definitely if yeah for the people that haven't watched Bleach, bro, Bleach is just insane. But yeah, definitely excited for the new series. We're going to be talking about that on the Thursday podcast, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, so tune into that for sure. We do a second segment every week. It's on Thursdays. It's more news focused. It's more like we talk about our takes on and opinions on news
Hmm.
for everyone that's trying to keep. There's always a lot of news coming out for anime, and there's always a lot of hidden gems we talk about. So if you do want to know new about new things that are coming out in the anime world, just tune into our Tuesday podcast, and I think that just wraps it all up.
Yeah, for sure. We appreciate you guys for listening. If you guys want to join our community, make sure you guys check out the links in our description. You guys can shoot us a DM, see our Instagram posts, join our Discord where we have a huge community there. Love and appreciate all you guys. And yeah, with that being said, peace out, guys, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode of Anime Plus. Peace.
Peace.